Hey everyone, it's another with K-pop oracles. I'm bringing you another K-pop tarot reading. Today's reading is going to be about Mark and Haechan's friendship. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's see, what is this friendship like right now? Oop, these cards are hard to shuffle. What is Mark and Haechan's friendship like right now? Okay, we have the Hermit. Ha! Okay, so, Okay, so this can mean a few things. So I feel like right now there just isn't a whole lot of interaction between them. I feel like they kind of just like are kind of off doing their own thing, or maybe someone is acting like a hermit in the connection, like just needs a lot of alone time, doesn't want to be bothered, or needs time away, or needs to go away, go somewhere. It could also mean that maybe like someone in the connection is like a mentor to the other. So like maybe there's a lot of like maybe they're learning a lot of things from each other. We have the King of Summer or King of Cups. Okay, so right now, there could be a possible pause. Maybe they just don't always hang out with each other with the Hermit card here, but I feel like when they do come together, there's a lot of like, you know, love, nurturing, and there's a lot of trust in this connection. So I feel like maybe they see each other as like really good friends, or they're really loyal to each other. I also feel like maybe they give each other like maybe like a lot of advice, or yeah. Okay, what else? Oop. Okay, we have the Nine of Autumn. Okay, Nine of Autumn or Nine of Pentacles. Again, another card that also indicates independence. So I feel like they kind of respect each other's need for space. I also feel like they see each other as like really successful. Okay, like they don't like try to like cling on to one another. Like they just kind of yeah, there's like healthy boundaries in this connection. And I also feel like they would rather kind of just go out and do their own thing. I feel like maybe both of them are like maybe introverts. Like they just prefer being alone, or just require a lot of time to kind of do their own thing and focus on, you know, other projects or other practical matters. Okay, so let's see, what does Mark think of Haechan? What does Mark think of Haechan? Okay, we have the Two of Cups in reverse. Oh, okay. Huh. Two of Cups in reverse tends to be read in a negative light. I mean, it could just mean that maybe they're like homies. They're really like a dynamic duo. But for some reason, okay, maybe not so much with the Two of Cups here in reverse. We have the Three of Swords. Okay, I mean, there might have been some like heartbreaks, okay, or just a lot of like maybe feelings of betrayal, or just some sort of backstabbing or some sort of conflict going on between them. We have the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this is kind of like the Two of Cups in reverse. Like I feel like maybe they're just, maybe like in the beginning, like they were like, they had a lot of fun, happy moments. So like maybe they just like, you know, like wild child, you know, or like a wild child, like running wild, running free. But now in the reverse, it just seems like, okay, things have gotten maybe a little sour. Like the honeymoon's over kind of deal. Oh, shoot. Oop. Okay, we had the blowfly. So I just feel like there's some sort of distance, okay, right now between them. Like maybe he's just like kind of watching him, you know, from like afar, or just kind of, yeah. So there's not like a whole lot of interaction or communication. Like there's kind of like a fly on the wall, just like kind of watching things, like observing him. We have the pig. Okay, I mean the pig can symbolize indulgence. Okay, so maybe he thinks that Haechan is just someone who likes to indulge in things or something. I'm sorry, y'all. This is kind of like becoming a little bit of a negative reading. I just want to say though, this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, so don't take my reading too seriously. We have Pisces. Okay, so he thinks that Haechan is just someone who's very, very sensitive. Okay, maybe just someone who has, who can be really imaginative, or there's something about him that's like kind of dreamy, very spiritual too. Maybe psychic. Maybe he's just someone who can pick up like thoughts of others, or is very, very self-aware, like able to kind of read people. Okay, we have square. Oh, okay, this is another card that represents conflict. Okay, so there might have been some conflicts between them, okay? Like, I feel like there's just a lot of challenges. Maybe there's some irritations going on. Like, it's not a very harmonious connection, you know? Okay, all right, so let's see, what does Haechan think of Mark, though? Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, maybe just, okay, this can mean a few things. Maybe like maybe he sees on Mark as just someone who has a great family life, a great upbringing, has stable careers, stable finances, like a lot of great things going on. Or it could also mean that maybe he does see that Mark is like family in some ways. But what else? Families do fight, though. We have the Hermit. Like he can be a bit of a loner type as well, or just someone like maybe he comes across as someone who's like really extroverted, very loud, but he's like a hermit. Like prefers quiet moments of peace, time to himself. We had the Moon. Okay, maybe like he just thinks that Mark is just someone who's confusing, okay, or just yeah, it can be like difficult to kind of like understand or get to know. And the Moon can also mean disappointments as well, so maybe there's just might have been some disappointments in this connection, but I don't know, maybe but it's almost like a love-hate connection. It feels like, I mean, he sees him like his family, but it might have been some disappointments here. What does Haechan think of Mark? We have Rose. Okay, so he sees that Mark is someone who is able to kind of make a lot, like has ability to kind of make friends or just meet new people, like, or just has like a very like healthy kind of social life. Okay, like just he's out, you know, meeting people, or it's very likable. Okay, like maybe he's just someone who is can be easygoing, or just can make friends really easily. We have Aqua. Okay. Okay, so this can mean that, okay, so he sees, yeah, Mark is just someone who like doesn't like drama, okay, like would prefer like this hermit here, like prefers kind of peace and calmness. But I'm a little confused by some of these other cards here. We got the moon here with that, like, yeah, and then we got the square and yeah, other cards that indicate some sort of issue going on. We have Saboteur. Huh. Oh, okay. Saboteur. It says highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. Okay, and then the shadow attribute, it says induces self-destructive behavior of desire to undermine others. Okay, so he sees, yeah, Marcus is like almost like a saboteur, or just someone who has the ability to kind of destroy or also make changes. Okay, so like has a just the type of person who's able to have like make a huge impact. We had Destroyer. Yeah, so he can like destroy you like with just one click of a button. Like just someone who is I guess like maybe like can like maybe if he's someone that has a lot of enemies, like he's able to kind of get rid of them, or just like kind of put things to rest. I feel like he's someone who has a potential to kind of like destroy some things, you know, like he's and maybe just has some sort of destructive energy. Okay, so let's see, what is the future of this friendship? What is the future of this friendship? We had the Prince of Autumn or Page of Autumn. Okay, so this is, yeah, the page, I believe it's the Page of Pentacles in tarot. So what does, or no, maybe it's the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like, okay, maybe over time they'll kind of like learn to be a little bit more patient with one another. Like I feel like they'll kind of tolerate one another, or just kind of embrace each other. So I mean, it just seems like right now there's just a lot of like issues, but I think over time, okay, there's gonna be a sense of peacefulness or sense of calmness, and I feel like they'll learn to kind of trust each other. So I feel like they'll, yeah, this, it doesn't seem like this friendship is gonna be put to rest, or there's any endings or anything. I feel like they're gonna like maybe work hard to kind of keep it alive. We have the Two of Winter. Yeah, so maybe like they just need like a little timeout from each other, or just kind of time to kind of figure out what they want in this friendship. Okay, figure out what they can tolerate, what needs to be left behind, and you know, just move on. We have the Three of Winter. Yeah, I feel like there might be a period where they just kind of don't really interact with each other. Like there might be an ending or a hiatus with the Three of Winter or Three of Swords here. So I think there's some they need some time to kind of heal from whatever difficult situation they're in, and then come together. So I think they kind of just need to like really physically kind of, you know, keep a distance. I feel like maybe they're just like cooped up in like one room for like 24/7, so they just kind of need some breathing space from each other. Okay, we have pink opal. Pink opal. Okay, it says be kind to yourself. Yeah, be kind to yourself and also be kind to others too. So I think what this card is saying, like, yeah, they just need a little break from each other. Oop. Okay, we have appetite. Okay, so I think eventually, like, whatever there's like issues they have or unresolved issues, like I feel like they'll finally have this, like they'll have the strength to kind of talk it out and find some sort of resolution. Inspiration. I think they'll learn a lot from each other, learn a lot from this connection. Like I feel like maybe they'll be like each other's like mentors, maybe. Like they'll inspire one another. We have imagination. Yeah. So it almost feels like this is a karmic connection. Like they're meant to kind of come together and just learn some lessons, some valuable lessons from each other from this connection. And with the imagination card here, I feel like they'll continue working together. I think they just need some breathing space or some space from each other for a little bit, and then when the time is right, they'll maybe they'll come together, work together, work on some creative projects with that's what the imagination card is telling me. Maybe they'll like work on a lot of like creative projects together. So yeah, so that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please remember to hit the like and subscribe button. I'm also on Twitter. You can follow me at kpoporacles1 and Tumblr, kpoporacles.tumblr.com. Till next time, thanks for watching. Bye.